If you're waking up every morning with a pit in your stomach, dreading the thought of another day at a job you hate, then this is the video for you. Because if you keep doing nothing, you're going to lose more than just time. The longer you stay in that job, the more it will drain your energy, your joy, and your potential. I know because I used to be in that exact same position. I never thought about leaving my 9 to 5 because what would I leave it for? What else could I do? I never wanted to start my own business because I knew that would require way too much work, and I just wanted a consistent paycheck every other week. But I started to hate what I did, and no matter what other job I went to, it still wouldn't allow me the freedom that I wanted to work on my own schedule. So I had to do something, and because I was intentional about leaving my 9 to 5, I figured it out. And over the last 6 years, I was able to escape this rat race and live life on my own terms and help others do the same. So in this video, I want to show you the 6 simple steps that I took and that you can take to escape the 9 to 5 rat race. Step 1, do not quit your job. When I hear this advice from these so-called gurus, it just makes me cringe because this is the worst possible advice anyone could give you. This is what you do. You start to look at your job as your business partner. This will be your first business partner that is going to fund your business. Now, you do not have to start your own business to break free from the 9 to 5 grind. I'm going to show you an example of how you can do that at the end of this video. But I do want to encourage you to focus on starting something of your own. We are living in the best time ever where you can start your own thing, make it your own, make a boatload of money, and work on your own terms. And in some cases, you don't even have to show your face. And you can do all this while still working your 9 to 5. This is what you do. You build your business on the side until your thing meets or exceeds your 9 to 5 income. So you shift your perspective. Your job is no longer stealing time from you, but they are funding your freedom. Number 2, decide what you want to do. This is the toughest part, and I hate how people just talk about this so casually, just pick a service and start doing that. Okay, what service? If you knew what service you could do, you would not be watching this video. It took me 4 months looking for my business idea because I wanted to know what could actually work. I didn't want just a list of things you could do cleaning other people's houses or whatever. I needed more than that. I didn't have that time luxury where I could just try new things. I wanted to find something that everyday people were doing to make money from home so I could raise my kids and make money at the same time. Now, one of the things that I found in my research was I found that these bloggers were making $100,000 a month, and I only needed $2,000 a month. So I studied them, I followed their same proven business model, and I made it my own. Now, I only made $5,000 my first year, but for me, that was all I needed because I knew that this could work. This gave me the confidence to say, okay, this can work, I just need to keep at it. So I did something that I typically don't recommend, and I quit my job after I had my daughter, and I went all in on my business. But keep this in mind, I was also saving my paycheck so I could build up our savings account. So if anything ever happened or I had to go back to work, we had a little cushion. So my husband and I, we lived on one income. And that was pretty tough. But I quit my job because I started making a little bit of money, and that gave me the confidence to say this can work. And I always say, trust the process, not the progress. Because if I trusted the process, only making $5,000 a whole year, I would have given up. But because I trusted the process, I made over $200,000 the very next year. And that was life-changing for my family and I. Now, blogging is not how it used to be, but I still get questions all the time like, Whitney, what can I do? I want to make money online too. What can I do? And I never really had a good answer for that until now. So I reached out to my network and interviewed hundreds of 6 to 7 figure entrepreneurs that started from nothing. And I've asked them all the questions that you want to ask if you want to start a similar business. Because there is no need to reinvent the wheel. Don't go looking for new ideas. Just find a proven idea that makes you say, hey, that sounds like something I can do. I want to do that. And then put your own spin to it. And you have a proven business model, so you have something to follow that you know can work. So I built a database for people looking to find a business that they can do online from others who are already doing it successfully today. These are just everyday people. And I give you guys all the tools and resources to help you grow it and monetize it. And if you guys want access to that, I'm gonna put the link to that in the description below. But deciding what you can do is the first part. Step 3 is you get to work. Now that you know what you wanna do, you found a proven business model, every single day you are working on this business. This will become your new obsession. You follow your competitors that are doing what you wanna do, you study them, And if you need to take a course that they created, you take the course. If you don't have the funds to do that, then use YouTube University, use Reddit, use Facebook groups. We have so much access, there are no excuses. Every day you need to be doing something towards growing your business. So what I recommend you do is to create a to-do list. I live and die by my to-do list. If it's not on my list, it doesn't get done. And this is how I hold myself accountable. I create a realistic list of what I can do in a day with everything I got going on, and my goal is to cross that thing off. You're the one making the list, so whatever you put on your to-do list, make sure it's something that you can actually cross off. And if you're working a 9 to 5, you already have limited time, but it really comes down to, what do you want? I wanted more than anything to quit my job, so I took advantage of my lunch hour, getting up before I had to go to work, working late at night. I had to cut out TV, hanging out with my friends. I was committed. And if you want to quit your job, you have to be laser focused. Eliminate anything that is taking time away from you building your business. All right? Step 4 is to trust the process. If you are working on something that you know works, trust the process and stay committed. Like I said, do not look at the progress. If you are doing something every day towards your business, then you're making progress, even though it might not seem like it. You know, we just live in this microwave generation where we want what we want right now, but that's just not the case for most things. Focus on mastering a skill and trust the process. No one became a master overnight. You know, just think about the first time you started trying to tie your shoe. That seemed difficult, didn't it? But you kept at it, and now I bet you can do it with your eyes closed. You have mastered it only because you kept at it. So you have to trust the process and work at it every single day. You know, this big YouTuber made 400 videos before he made a dime. And do you know how much he recently just made in 1 month? $400,000. What if he gave up? The point is, you have to put in the work. You're never failing. You're just learning and improving every single time. Step 5 is to find your tribe. Everything I'm saying might make you say, yeah, I want to do that. But the reality is, life is going to be lifing, and you're going to find yourself not as motivated as you are right now. Your environment is so important. When you surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do, that keeps you accountable and motivated. I pay for high-end mentorship programs just so I can be around others that are doing well. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You know, I heard one guy say, if you hang around 5 broke people, you're probably the 6th one. So whether you're a part of my community or someone else's, you need to be a part of something to bounce ideas around off of. Know what works, know what doesn't work. You need to be in a community. And finally, step number 6, it's time to put in that resignation. At this point, if you follow this roadmap by finding a proven business idea, you work at it every single day to make it your own, and you execute, you surround yourself with people with the same mindset, and the checks start coming in, then it's time, once your side income meets or exceeds your 9 to 5 income, it's time to put in that resignation and go all in on your business. That's the blueprint, that's the plan. This is exactly what I did, and I know if I can do it, so can you. And if you necessarily don't want to build your own business, you really can invest your way into financial freedom by just following the 4% rule. And I'm gonna actually put an example of how that works in the description below, just so you can know what your options are and how you can actually escape this 9 to 5 rat race. So, what do you guys think? You think you can do that? And if you're still here, let's motivate one another. What's the one thing you hate most about your 9 to 5? Put it in the comment section so I can see, and so I can see who actually stuck around to the end of my videos. I love to do that. And if you guys want to see how you can make an extra $5,000 a month from home, you guys go and check out this video right here. All right, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.